mean, water is water. But I did grab sand. And so basically, as you shake it, you can actually kind of look through the water. You let it rest, and then the sand will rest down, and you can kind of see all the different shells. So I love it. It was my little project, and I actually did it while I was at a drumming circle. Siesta Key has drum circles on Sunday nights, so I was actually there, and I was just scooping sand in, putting my shells in, putting some water, and people were like looking at me, and they thought it was really cool, and they wanted to do one too. So anyways, so that's my little that. Now, my picture project. I have kind of always been into photography, but I've never been like a professional at it or anything. But I've always loved photography. So my hair is still drying from taking a shower, sorry. So I really got into photography, or trying to play around with photography and editing pictures on my phone when I was there. And I feel like I had some stunning shots. And they're all up on my Facebook too. So if you guys want to go check out my Facebook page, they're all on there too. But they're also on my website. Living La Vida a la Marmar on WordPress. I think if you just put in marmar314.wordpress.com, it should come up. I think that's the website address. So what I did was, when I got back, I wanted to actually print these, and I went and printed them at Walgreens. And I printed them, and then I was like, what am I going to do with them? And I kind of had this idea about, I wanted it to go up on my wall in my room, because I wanted my room and my bathroom to kind of feel like, and remind me of being in Sarasota, and reminding me of being at the beach and the amazing water and everything. So what I did was, I went to Walgreens like a day after I got back, and I started printing them. I just have to tie my hair up, you guys, sorry. I started printing them, and I got like almost 40 prints for like $7 or something. And then I went to AC Moore, which is the closest thing that we have here to a Michael's. We do have a Michael's nearby, but AC Moore is a little bit closer. And I was just thinking, I kind of wanted to do like this clothespin idea, like this clothespin line. And somehow at the same time, I didn't want to put them in frames. I didn't want to get individual frames. I didn't want to get 5x7s or 8x10s or anything, because I just wanted smaller 4x6 prints. And so this is what I ended up doing. This is the first set. And I actually just moved them over to this door today, because I actually liked it over here better. So I'm going to show you guys these one by one. So most of them are sunsets, and then I changed colors, added borders. Some of them are the natural original colors. Like this one is the natural original color. This one is the natural original color. This one, making sure you guys can see these. It was at a different beach. This was Anna Maria. This was in the harbor. A picture of the stones. This is a close-up of sand. Let me make sure you guys can see that. A close-up of sand from a different beach that we went to. Now, this is not original color. This is slightly enhanced. A little bit more tints of different colors. And this one was slightly enhanced, but pretty close. But what I did is I actually wanted to get, the birds were just really pretty glowing through the sky. And I didn't want to focus just on the sunset. I wanted to get the sky and kind of show how the colors of the sky were already starting to change and darken. So I really focused on getting a lot of sky in that one. And so what I did was I basically thought of a clothesline, had this little extra piece of string, I had some thumbtacks, and I bought little mini clothespins. And so I hung them like they're hanging on a line. And then it just is a matter of playing around with how you want to shape it and whatever. And I don't know what I'm going to end up doing with this. I might just leave this one here. But that's not the only one that I did. The other one that I did was over here. And this one I did a couple of different things. What I did was, there's 2 sets of hanging strings like this. And I just bought a roll of, what do you call this? Ribbon. A roll of ribbon. And I looked at the different sizes of the pictures. So I had pictures that were portrait and pictures that were landscape. So I kind of wanted to make sure that I alternated. So I did this one, I did portrait, landscape, portrait. This one I did landscape, portrait, landscape. And so I made them kind of look like this. So some of these are the normal colors. I'm trying to think which one is not. Actually, I think there's only this one right here. Let's make sure you guys can see that one. This is not enhanced. That is just a slight edgy border around it, like a fuzzy black border around it within a white border. This is a close-up of the day that I was collecting shells and all the different kinds of shells and how like scattered they are. But what I did was a tilt shift, so it's fuzzy on the edges and clear in the middle. This is a close-up with a little bit of like some grittiness. Such cool pictures. I love my pictures. This was like just a piece of debris, like coconutty kind of thing. This one is enhanced. This is one of my favorites. That one's on my website. I absolutely love it. I don't know why. Love it, love it, love it, love it. This one is enhanced. That one is enhanced. And so I just hung them on the string. I hung little clips up here, cut holes up in the string, hung them, and then just clipped them. These I did 3 different frames. Little simple wooden frames for like $1, but they have like yarn that hangs them. And a picture inside each one. Now this one is just a blend of colors, paint colors. This one has my quote. This is actually a mermaid that somebody did on the beach, a sand sculpture mermaid. This has my quote, which is one of my favorite quotes ever, which says, "It is in the briefest moments of our everyday lives that we find memories to treasure forever." Love it. And then this is waves crashing up on the ocean. Waves crashing up on the sand, I mean, with nice blend of colors. This is another one of my favorites. Absolutely love that picture. I mean, they're all awesome. That one is not enhanced. That's like a natural. This one is enhanced, but I love the birds just all scattered all up across the sky. This is another tilt shift of my flip-flops, which are my favorite shoes to wear in the whole world. I'm such a flip-flop freak. And this is looking through mangroves, looking out at the bay. And so yeah, that's it. This pearl shawl up here, I brought from Fiji when I went to Fiji in 2006. And so I've always just had it around. I never knew what to do with it. And so finally I found, as you can see, that's how pearls are made. I actually had, except that it falls all the time because it's heavy. And I don't know what to do with it. So I gotta adjust that and figure out what the heck to do with that. But yeah, I had pearl earrings, simple pearls. They were not expensive. They were just medium grade pearls. I'll fix that later. And a couple years ago when I sold my car, I think they were somewhere in my car and I didn't even realize it, and they're gone. So it's a shame. So other picture projects that I wanted to mention, what I've been doing with my photographs. I have some photographs of myself that I did, and I've actually just stuck them down here. So they're in there. Photographs that I took on the beach and at my mom's pool and stuff. And yeah, picture-wise, nothing else really. So that's just my picture project. Tell me what you think, if you thought it was cool, if you want to know how much I spent. The pictures were 7. I think my grand total was 22. So for the little hooks, the ribbon, the three frames, and yeah, I think that was it. That was all I bought for that. I don't know. It was the ribbon, or the clothespins, the little 3M sticky hooks, the frames. I think in the pictures came out to $22, so not bad overall.